Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Kava here, coming at you from Baltimore, Maryland. Today was Eclipse Day, or it still is Eclipse Day, but unfortunately here in Baltimore, we had a thunderstorm and some dark clouds move in. At first, it kind of looked like it was just God giving us the middle finger, because there was one big dark cloud right in front of the moon. Sorry, right in front of the sun. And but then it slowly started building up, and by the time the eclipse was happening, the sky was completely covered in clouds, and the Kava was not happy with that result, because in March 2006, I believe it was the 29th of 2006, I was a Peace Corps volunteer in Ghana, and I went outside to watch the total solar eclipse. I knew it was happening. I didn't just randomly go outside. I was living in this village in the rainforest, where my wife is from, where my son was born, and there was a total solar eclipse. I was in the pathway of totality. It went south to north, over Ghana, into Burkina Faso and Mali and in that direction, and it was like being in a science fiction movie. It was like being in outer space. It was so amazing. You could see the stars. You could see some of the darker parts of the sky, like on the outside of the sky. You could see some of the galaxies. It was like time stopped for 2.5 minutes, and animals came out of the forest and freaked out, and dogs were howling, and all the birds became quiet. Normally they were singing at that time of the day, but they became quiet. It was just remarkable. So I when I missed the eclipse today because of the weather, I was bummed, but at the same time I was like, well, we're only going to get an 80% eclipse here in Baltimore, so it's like I saw the Beatles once. Why would I really want to see a Beatles cover band? It's kind of how I felt about it. So anyways, the reason I'm here today is to do a Kava review, believe it or not. And I'm very, very happy to announce I'm going to be doing a review of Kava R Us. They are a very small vendor. I believe they only sell through eBay now, but they have this instant Kava, Micronized Vanuatu, Lateral roots Kava. They were one of the early victims of the tester witch hunt, and were kind of chased off the Kava forums. Were blacklisted by the Kava forums, and I decided to give them a call, and sent them an email, and said, hey, look, you guys still have anything going on? I'd like to review some of your product. So I was able to get some of their instant Kava, and I'm very happy to be here today doing a review of it. So yeah, it's a good amount of micronized Kava. Sorry, it's micronized, not instant. I think I might have said instant earlier. So according to the back of this here, enjoy the simplicity, speed, and effects of a premium micronized Kava root. Mix 1 to 3 teaspoons of our micro Kava into any beverage, and you're ready for that Kava break. Indeed, I use more than 1 to 3 teaspoons in all instances. By the way, probably more like 1 to 3 tablespoons or 2 tablespoons. No kneading, no straining, no mess. Just a fast, easy, on-the-go Kava. Nice. Our micronized root has been specially processed without heat or grinding to remove the coarse macas fibers typically found in regular Kava powders. This creates an experience and ease like no other. All right, so I'm gonna open this up here, and I'm gonna give it a whiff, and it smells good. All right, so I'm gonna make a glass of this, and I'm gonna let you know how it is. It smells more like an instant Kava than a micronized Kava. But anyways, I'll get back to you in a second. By the way, just to let you know, that's a 4-ounce bag there. 4-ounce bag. It's got a nice Vanuatu color to it. Nice dark brown, chocolatey color to it. It's got a very nice smell to it, I gotta say. And I got the froth on there. You see that? You can't really see that well because of the awkward angle, but it's got a nice like froth, looks like a espresso or something. Anyway, this is quite strong. As I said before, I don't pussyfoot around when it comes to Kava dosages. So I used about 2 tablespoons to about a cup of water. Yeah. Mbula. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I made it very strong, so I can taste the thickness of it. It does have a kind of a astringent, dehydrating taste to it that you would normally get from instant kavas. The taste profile though is kind of like a mocha chocolatey kind of thing, with a little bit of a chalky texture on the tongue. Strong numbing properties. Very strong. Even like my gums have a good numbing, buzzing, humming effect going on right now, so that's much appreciated. Yeah. Let me let this kind of settle in here and get back to you. But so far, not a bad showing at all by Kava RS. That's very, very simple labeling. They've got their email right there. Not sure if the website still works. I think that they sell off of eBay now. It might be actually. There might be a link to the eBay platform from their website. But yeah, let me let this settle. I can already feel it. It's already kind of moving down to my toes, kind of warming my body up. I've got the air conditioner on quite strongly here, and it's kind of warming up my body. So yeah, all right. Let me finish what I got here, and loop around. All right, so a couple of things. After I finished that first shell, I was gonna take this second one, but the first shell hit me like really nice and sweet, and I decided to sit down and watch a little bit of a TV show, and I just was totally already in the zone. It was awesome. And Mbula. And it's unbelievable. That was 2 tablespoons, super tiny amount of kava. And so this is a 4-ounce bag right here. This is a 4-ounce bag, and it says micronized Vanuatu Lateral. I went on the website, and by the way, if you can go on the website, kavars.com, and they have full descriptions of all their products. They sell a CO2 extract as well. But this bag is $20. That's a really good deal, because I used like 2 tablespoons. It was, when I got it, it was like here. and now it's like here. It's totally relative. Anyways, so I used 2 heaping tablespoons, and I filled this guy up. And you see, there's still some left in there, but I filled it up to about here. And I mean, those are 2 extremely strong shells, and the effects I'm feeling right now are still from the first shell. So, you know, only the Kava gods know where I'm going to be a few minutes from now. But wow, yeah, just it's very potent, and my whole body is just vibrating from this stuff. It's you know, the micronized Kava. Generally, I don't like it because it's still very, very chunky and has like this like a lot of fibers in it and stuff. But this actually was, it tasted and went down more like an instant Kava. So I kind of don't foresee myself getting that stomach reaction. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to you know, type it in there later into this post on my website if I do get a stomach irritation from it. But wow, it's just really potent. Really hit me really nicely. It says La Buena on the website. If this is their La Buena, you know, if they have a Waka instant like this, that's going to be a pretty hard hitting powder. I think this just goes to show, you know. So let me back up a second. You know, Kamwath Kava, Gourmet Hawaiian Kava. There's a couple other vendors that sell micronized Kava. This beats all those micronized Kavas hands down. This is much. It's different. It's much different. You know, so when you go buy it and you compare it to like a Kamwath Kava or a Gourmet Hawaiian Kava micronized, you're gonna find that it's much more on like it feels and tastes and it hits you more like an instant Kava, like it's dehydrated Kava juice, but it definitely isn't. It definitely isn't. You can tell by its texture and even if its flavor, you can tell it's not an instant. Wow, just wow, mind blown. This just goes to show. I mean, these you know, I don't want to get into this too much, and I'll end right after this. But a lot of these vendors are shut down the minute they get on the Kava forums, and exiled and banished. I mean, in the case of these guys, they were banished from the community. I think because they had a falling out with True Kava over the results of some tests, and it's just a shame because there's so much good Kava out there, and people aren't. You know, people are being scared from trying it because of this kind of alt crunk witch hunt that's going on against these guys. So let's hope that something changes. You know, I'm doing my best to try to make changes within the Kava community so that it's fairer and it's not dominated by one alliance. And by all means, I don't think it is dominated by that one association. I do think that the Kava forum still provides a space for like a very, very extreme fringe element of the Kava community, and that 90% of people who drink Kava, you know, would never even look for a forum to talk about it. They know Kava, they get it in their system, it works for them. Anyways, don't want to talk about that too much. Kava RS, Micronized, Vanuatu Laterals, excellent stuff. This is kind of the surprise of the month for me so far. You know, since I tried that Mahakia fresh Kava from Root of Happiness, this is the kind of the second biggest surprise. So, all right, Bula folks, peace in the Kava world. You know, let's sort things out and get the train back on the tracks. Love you guys, even those of you who have blocked me and cyber attacked me and everything. I'm still hope that someday you can come around and, you know, make the world a better place for you and for me.